Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm Jennifer with the Somerset County Family Community Health Science Department, and we are getting ready for the holidays. And what's a better fun way to eat than, again, making fun food crafts and food art that your kids will love. I know my kids are home virtually, and all day long they're like, I need a snack, I need a snack. So let's make some festive holiday snacks that your kids will want to grab. We're going to start out with cheese because that's a simple go-to. My daughter loves cheese. She saw me buy these and goes, I love these. So they're the little round cheeses with the red coating. So we are going to turn them into little Santa belts. So all you do is just get a little crafty here. I had black construction paper, yellow construction paper, and I just cut a strip, and I've already glued out a square that I've glued on. I just did that to save time today. So what you're going to do is, oh, I didn't grab my tape. What you're gonna do is put it in the middle, fold it over, you put a little piece of tape in the back, and secure it, and you have it ready to go. So this is super easy. If your kids love to do crafts, they could help make the belts, and then you can assemble them and just put them in a bowl in a refrigerator or put them out on Christmas for a snack. The other cheese snack that is a go-to are, of course, cheese sticks. And what is cuter than snowman cheese sticks? I'll hold this up real close. I've already assembled it. You don't need anything but a ribbon, another piece of black construction paper, and some Sharpies, right? We love Sharpies. So all I did, just free-handed, I just kind of cut out a little hat, and to give it a pop of color, I glued a piece of ribbon on top and just taped it to the top of the cheese, grabbed my Sharpie, added eyes, mouth, buttons, grabbed the orange Sharpie for her nose, and tied on some ribbon. So this was super cute. I think if this was in your fridge and your kids were screaming for a snack, they would reach for some cheese and get their serving of dairy. Okay, so let's assemble a few snacks today. One of my favorite snacks to make is the Grinch sticks, and I made these last year for our holiday party. I made up a whole big tray because everybody loves fruit. That's a great healthy go-to snack. So what you're gonna need is green grapes for the Grinch's face. You're gonna need a banana, some strawberries, and mini marshmallows. And you want a pretty long toothpick. And all you're going to do is slide on the Grinch face. Okay. You're going to put the fur of the hat, which is your banana. Top it with the strawberry. And again, depending on the size of the strawberries, you might need to slice it a little bit more. And you top it with a mini marshmallow. This is super easy to assemble and such a cute snack. You can have this on Christmas morning or just make up a tray and have that in the fridge as a ready-to-go snack. The other snack is we're gonna make celery and peanut butter. We've kind of done this a lot. We are going to make little reindeers. And if I had raspberries, ShopRite did not have any raspberries, so we're using strawberries. You could use a cherry tomato even if you have, and just pretzels. Okay, so how we do that is super simple. You want creamy peanut butter because that's going to spread the best. If you don't want to use peanut butter because of nut allergies, you could use hummus. Remember last week we made the chocolate hummus, so go back to that video. That would be something great to add in the celery here. That was made with black beans. Okay, so you just gently fill your celery with your spread. Okay, then you're gonna take, it has to be this shape pretzel so that you can crack it into the shape of antlers. And then you just stick those on top, like that. And then we'll add our edible eyes. If you don't have edible eyes, you could use mini chocolate chips. So whatever you have on hand. And then I took a piece of the strawberry for Rudolph's nose. There we go. We have our Rudolph celery and peanut butter snack. Great vegetable, great source of protein. All right, so those are fun little snacks that we have. And if you want to get crafty too, I'm going to show you, you might have seen this around. It's really fun to make reindeer food. I already made up a jar. Kids love to sprinkle this outside. It's like magic reindeer dust that will attract Santa and his reindeer. So you can use a lot of different ingredients. If you have bird seed, you can definitely use that. That would be fantastic and eco-friendly and safe for the animals. I just have quick oats that I put in here. You do not want to use glitter. That is not biodegradable. That is not safe for animals to eat and will just stay on your lawn. So you could use food sprinkles. So just to add that little magic, I have green and red sprinkles that I put in with the oats. I didn't have any seeds. You could throw them in there too, just to make a little texture variety. But I just went online, I printed out a label, I put it in a cute little jar. You could use Ziploc bags and print your label on there. So it's also a cute gift for little kids. And if they want to eat their own reindeer food, you can make trail mix. You could take multi-grain Cheerios and then have them put their colorful toppings on there, dried fruit, dried cranberries, raisins. You can, it's the holidays, we like sweet treats. You can put a few little red and green M&Ms or any colors that you like. The possibilities are endless. Even air pop some popcorn and make reindeer popcorn and enjoy that. So it's just fun to add this creative twist to your foods. Let us know what you make. Every year I've shared I make reindeer pancakes. And I pretty much kind of do this with pancakes. I make one big pancake and I have a strawberry for the nose, bacon for the ears, and chocolate chips for the eyes. So my family loves that, even my husband. Every year I make that. So, but I think that these little additions for the snacks are adorable. So I hope you're all staying warm on this snowy day and have a wonderful weekend.